So today I found an interesting glitch whilst streaming Hat in Time. Essentially, it is a glitch that allows you to warp back to the last point on land that you touched. So in this case, if I'm on this bridge, which, by the way, this is the only place I could find would work, on this bridge, this narrow centerpiece on the right hand side. If you go down to the middle, down to the wall, jump, you come back. So if you're in the middle here, jump off, do it again, it'll take you back. And you can have a lot of fun with this. You can come all the way up here. Find a spot that works, thank you. And you come back. Now, at the time, I found what I thought was a soft lock, which involved doing the same thing but underwater. So you use this ability, this hat, to touch the ground, you come back, and you touch the ground, and you end up warping down to the ground. Whilst like this, no matter what you do, you can't actually move. There's literally nothing you can do. Now, interestingly, before I go on, this state that you're in after you jump that pushes you down underwater, I believe is a falling state, similar to how when you're in the air. And the only reason I know this is because when you go into modes such as when you can throw these little potion bombs, you can't actually do that whilst in the water. You can only do it while falling, which, you know, gives me reason to believe. Furthermore, if you are underwater and you do that ability, you use this ability, which I'm going to kill myself now. If you use that ability, you can only do that once you do that glitch to warp downwards or push yourself downwards. So there's not really much you can do other than, if you were to do it again, and I'll show you real quick, the only way out of it is to use that ability before you drown. Note that you can't drown until you come out of it with this. So another little interesting thing is you go for a little drive. But anyway, so what I'm going to show you is how to get out of it. So you're up here, you do it like this, and then you just come back, do that, and now you do it here, and you can break out of it. I didn't realize that at the time, and I thought it was, but it's not. Another interesting little thing about this is if you come to the edge and you fall off, if you're like this, because of the fact that you haven't touched ground yet, and because you haven't touched ground yet, I believe the game doesn't know you're back on land, so it still thinks you're underwater. So it thinks you're drowning. Now, obviously I touched ground just then, and it stopped, so that's what gives me that reason to believe. Now, the second thing I want to show you is just what exactly you can do. You can have some fun with this glitch. So, I'm going to probably end up cutting this next bit, because this next glitch was found by someone else, not by me, and it's not an easy glitch to pull off. I'll give you a basic rundown. It was founded by, I believe, a user called Really Tall. So what you want to do is you want to come over here. There are these little buckets. What you want to do is put one on the other, pick up the bottom one, come over here. You want to put it under the ground like this. You find an angle and you push, so you stand on it. This one is very bad, but I was on a floor, so I was able to more or less push myself back onto it by using the floor to push me down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up to this top area, which normally you can only use during one of the specific levels that brings you this way with a cannon. And because I didn't use a cannon, if you are in that level and you use the cannon, I'm just going to do something real quick. If you use the cannon and then you come up here and then you jump off, it actually stops you, so you can't actually jump off. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to come here, I'm just going to jump, and it's going to make me fall using the umbrella. because otherwise I'm gonna die. But I wonder if... There we go. That would probably be faster. Now, I want to get as high as possible for this fun piece here, and hopefully I get this first go. Because if I can't get... If I mess up what I want to do, I'm gonna have to cut this, and it's gonna take me a while. I just figured out a faster way. Just jump up here. Bam. I knew that. Anyway, so what you want to do is you come over this side. So now, I'm going to show you where exactly I'm going to... What exactly I'm going to do. That's where I was before when I was showing you the previous glitch. So I'm going to jump down there. Now, you'll see near a tree in the middle, you'll see a blue platform. I'm going to try and land on the tree or the blue platform because I don't think you can actually make it all the way back down to the bottom. So, this is the part I meant. If I mess up, it's going to be fun because I'm going to have to do it all over again. I made this look super easy. Those buckets are a pain in the backside. Alright. Messed it up. Alright, I'll see you in 10 minutes. Under. I'm gonna go boop and bam. Okay, this is bad because I'm right on the edge of the bucket. The only way I'm aware of to move in a certain direction is to walk forward very slowly, or backwards sometimes, depending on how you've set it up. So it can be really broken. So I'm going to go up really high and I'm going to start moving slowly just in case I fall off. This is a really bad angle. Okay, there we go. I'm slowly moving now. So now I'm as high as I can go. But I missed. Nice. And hopefully it works because it doesn't always work. Sometimes you have to hold backwards though because it just doesn't like to work. And now I'm holding forward and it doesn't work. Nice. Try my best to get over and... Easy peasy. Alright. I'm gonna set it up like I did last time. Which I'm facing the correct angle. Don't know why I got a run start. Okay, this is good. Because now I can jump here. And... almost landed on the bridge. That would have been bad. So now what you can do... jump. And you're back. So this would be interesting if it could be used, if this could be found to be useful elsewhere. I don't know, I've only been playing this game for 2 days. I'm only playing through the first 2 chapters. So if there's areas where there's water, you could do it. But speedrunning wise, it could be useful if you could route it in a way that you can somehow get back to certain areas a little bit quicker. Even if it's only like saving a second, you know, someone would find it useful, but I highly doubt it. But yeah, that's the glitch I found. It's not a hard glitch to pull off, but it's not an easy one either. Certain platforms don't actually count as ground, such as those falling platforms, but you know, you can do all sorts of things. It's a pretty fun trick. Oh, that's annoying. But yeah, there's really no limit as far as I'm aware. But go for it. Do what you need to do. Just have fun. All right, thank you.